Kohala Yahweh, Bahoshem, Yahweh Shai, Bahoshem, Rakaha, Kwadash. Double honors to my elders, apostles, and the bishops of Great Millstone, or GMS for short. This is where I have learned this truth and where I am still learning this truth, and also shalom to the remnant and the elect of Israel. All right, so we're going to pick up in the Apocrypha. All right, let me go. Now we'll go one back. Let's go to Revelation. Yeah, we're going one back. Revelation 14 and verse 4. All right, 144. Okay. All right, so this is Revelation 14 and verse 4. It reads, "These are they which were not defiled with women, for they are virgins. These are they which followed the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto God and the Lamb." All right, and this is actually answering, when it said these were redeemed, this is actually answering Deuteronomy 28 and 68. Man. Now this is Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. It says, "And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships," all right, into bondage again, all right, "by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you." All right, that "buy" goes to redeem. No man shall redeem you. That doesn't mean that we were not bought, when right above it said you were sold. All right, "you shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen." All right, "and no man shall buy you." All right, but who is going to redeem us? Okay, who is going to redeem us? Revelation 14 and 4. "And they sung as it were a new song before the throne." Excuse me, they, which I could have kept reading that, but "these are they which were not defiled with women," all right, not given ourselves unto these other beliefs, okay, doctrines, okay. "These are they which were not defiled with women, for they are virgins. These are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto God and the Lamb." Okay, so the 144,000 are also known as the first fruits unto God and the Lamb. First fruits means persons superior in excellence to others of the same class. All right, so Israelites are the same class, but we are superior in excellence to the 2/3. All right, the 1/3 versus the 2/3. All right, the feast of the first fruits is where you bring your increase to the temple. All right, in the heavens there are also first fruits. Example, all right, the first portion of the dough from which sacred loaves were to be prepared. This portion of dough represents how the rest of the dough will flow. All right, of persons consecrated to God, leading the rest in time. Right, ultimately, the first fruits are the elect, the special possessions of the Most High. All right, now let's go to the Apocrypha, Second Esdras chapter 2. This is Second Esdras chapter 2 and verse 42. Right, it reads, I, Esdras, saw upon the Mount Sion a great people, whom I could not number, and they all praise the Lord with songs. Okay, so when we get to the kingdom, as we finish our mission, Yahushua will crown those men. This is what we are fighting for. This is when we will be in the second covenant. All right, we're not in that second covenant yet. That's why there's still death. That's why there's still death. That's why we're still waiting on the second coming. All right. So Yahushua will crown the elect as we are now on our way to conquering death and being brought back to our original estate. Okay. Second Esdras 2 and now 41. It reads, the number of thy children whom thou longest for is fulfilled. Beseech the power of the Lord, that thy people, which have been called from the beginning, may be hallowed. So we had to be disciplined in order to reach the point where the earth can finally be ruled the way the Lord intended it. All right, hallowed means made holy. All right, consecrated, greatly revered and honored. Man. These are whom will be crowned by Yahushua. This is what is important about the first 1,000-year period. All right, the first dominion. All right, these will be the first to establish righteousness in the planet Earth. After these will be the large multitude. All right, we are going to win. All right, it's written already, man. The victory was written in the beginning. Okay. So now that when you read Genesis and you read in the beginning, right, that is not something to be taken lightly, nor is it to be skimmed over as to mean nothing, like most of these scriptures are. All right, most of the world just take these scriptures as a fairy tale or as a the affirmation. All right, they just want to take and pluck some of these things out just as quotes. All right, like they have Confucius sayings. All right, they want to take things out of here and just use it for that. All right, like we stated before, or like I heard from a brother before, the Bible is for the prophets. Everyone else just has one. All right, so what do you have a Bible for? All right, if that's what you're going to do, if you're going to pick and choose what to read out of here, what to believe and not to believe, why do you have a Bible? All right, so the New Testament supports this about Genesis. All right, let's go to John 1 and 1. All right, the heading reads, the Word becomes human. St. John 1 and 1, it reads, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. So in the beginning, something was spoken. All right, this is how we believe creation was created. All right, Esau believes in the Big Bang Theory, and the other heathen nations have their own beliefs. Okay? So again, John 1 and 1, it reads, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The same was in the beginning with God. All right, so the Most High created Yahushua. He was the first spirit created. Okay, the firstborn. All right, the first of everything for us, really. All right, so let's go to Proverbs 8. This is just going to be a short video. Proverbs 8. All right, Proverbs 8 and 22. The heading reads, Wisdom as Creator. All right, Proverbs 8 and 22, it reads, The Lord possessed me in the beginning of his way, before his works of old. I was set up from everlasting, from the beginning, or ever the earth was. Okay, so chosen from the foundation of the earth. This means that there was no earth, no arms, no legs, and no flesh. All right, with that being said, John, the Revelator, did see Yahushua in his heavenly body in Revelation 1. Okay, John described him and how he looked in the heavens. A dark-skinned man with woolly hair, okay, and his garment. All right, let's go look at that really quick and we'll probably end it, maybe. Let's see, 1 John 1, or 1 John 3, excuse me. All right, hold on. All right, 1 John 3, 1 and 2, it reads, the heading reads, We are God's children. All right, it reads, Behold, what manner of love the Father has bestowed upon us, that we should be called the sons of God. Therefore the world knoweth us not, because it knew him not. Beloved, now are we the sons of God, and it doth not yet appear what we shall be. But we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is. All right, hold on a second. All right. Back to Proverbs 8 and 22 and 23 again. It reads, The Lord possessed me in the beginning of his way, before his works of old. Hold on a second. Yeah, okay. Proverbs 8:22. The Lord possessed me in the beginning of his way, before his works of old. I was set up from everlasting, from the beginning, or ever the earth was. All right, so this is wisdom speaking, and Yahushua is the wisdom of the Most High. All right, verse 24. When there were no depths, I was brought forth. When there were no fountains abounding with water. Before the mountains were settled, before the hills was I brought forth. Man, so after him, there was an order. Okay. All right. There was an order after him. Okay. Proverbs 8 and 26 now. while as yet he had not made the earth, nor the fields, nor the highest part of the dust of the world, when he prepared the heavens, I was there. When he set a compass upon the face of the depth, when he established the clouds above, when he strengthened the fountains of the deep, man, when he gave to the sea his decree that the waters should not pass his commandment, when he appointed the foundations of the earth, then I was by him as one brought up with him, and I was daily his delight, rejoicing always before him. Man, let me read this. Let me get this verse 30 in the NLT. Proverbs 8:30. Proverbs 8:30 in the NLT. It reads, I was the architect at his side. I was his constant delight, rejoicing always in his presence. And the architect, man. All right. So, let me see. I want to look up this word. I wonder if it's in here. I don't know if it's going to be in here or not. Let's look it up. Actually, you know what? Look at this. It's 4:41. The time is 4:41. So we're going to end it with this. I just want to look up the word architect.
Architect.
Definitions from Oxford Languages. Noun, it says a person who is qualified to design buildings and to plan and supervise their construction. This is what the Lord was. This is what the Messiah was to our Lord, all right? All right, again, a person who is qualified. All right, he is above everything. He's second to only Yahweh, all right? And he was deemed qualified by the Lord to design, to supervise, all right, the construction of everything, to plan, to design, all right? He got given the blueprint from Yahweh and the go-ahead to be he got given the qualifications to be the Lord's architect, all right? So we're going to stop right there. We'll pick back up on this in the next coming videos, Lord willing. I know this was a super short video. Let me check this time. Yeah, that was a short video. But Lord willing, this is coming through as sincere and edifying, all right? Actually, let me go ahead and get this other verse really quick, all right? 2nd Ezra 6. All right, hold on. I'll be in there. 2nd Ezra 6. in verse 42. It reads, upon the third day, thou didst command that the waters should be gathered in the seventh part of the earth. 6 parts hast thou dried up, and kept them, to the intent that of these some being planted of God and tilled might serve thee. For as soon as thy word went forth, the work was made. For immediately there was great and innumerable fruit, and many and diverse pleasures for the taste, and flowers of unchangeable color, and odors of wonderful smell. And this was done the third day. Upon the fourth day, thou commandedst that the sun should shine, and the moon give her light, and the stars should be in order, and gavest them charge to do service unto man that was to be made. All right. So who would know better than the angels under Yahushua about what should be what when it comes to creation? All right. So yes, Esau Edom is trying to create or change the world into his or their, all right, own image. All right. And this is bringing decay everywhere, death and decay everywhere. All right. Their way is the broad way. All right. The boulevard of broke dreams, man. Everything is dying. Okay. We are on this path of life, light and life and truth. All right. But everyone else is caught up just like Eve was in this man's philosophy. All right. So, yeah. So with that, we'll go ahead and cut it now. But, Call Halal Yahweh, Baal Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Baal Hashem, Rakaha Kodash. Double honors to my elders, apostles, and the bishops of Great Millstone, or GMS for short. This is where I have learned this truth and where I am still learning this truth. All right, and also shalom to the remnant and the elect of Israel. All right, Lord willing, I'm over that number, and Lord willing, we'll see you in the next video. Shalom.